Hey guys, welcome back after I got choked.
It sucks to have fucking shit in your throat and like, god damn it, I
I
want to
know,
speak,
right?
please.
It's like every time I eat, it's like it feels like I got shit in my throat for like the next half hour. If you guys,
Yeah.
if you hear me clearing my throat on stream a lot, it's because I probably ate right before stream.
I just ate a little bit of cheese curds from a bag of cheese curds, and then I had to clear my throat a little bit. I forgot. I think it was on my Jackbox stream this month where we f- I found a way that like really clears my throat really well, and it was peer reviewed by my friend who also did it and had their
Do
throat
tell.
cleared, and I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Do you have a VOD of your Jackbox stream?
Yeah, I have a Twitch archive that I've been running since 2020. Yeah, 2020.
I also have a Twitch archive that I've been running since
Like a
4 days
week ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
I
thanks
mean for me
Twitch.
like I did one stream and that was before I put past broadcast on or just fucking around with a friend in uh yeah, CS:GO with bots. And I was like and then he told me to turn on like past broadcast. I was like, "Oh, I should probably also do a YouTube channel because they're not going to stay on Twitch." So I did that.
Yeah, so many of my earlier streams have been lost to time, but like, on one hand, I'm like kind of okay with that, because my voice was like super deep back then.
Mine was both really deep and really unconfident. Actually, not that much deeper than it is now, but definitely
That was
a
kind
bit
of back
deeper.
before I went girl mode. Anyway.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
I mean,
hi.
to me, I have either one or two streams that are lost to time, and that's it. Everything else has been on my archive.
Yeah, it's like everything from the first year has been lost to time. Oh, hi, welcome back. It's a little gift to start your day off, right? Strawberry crate. Straw crate.
Strawberry.
Uh, oh,
Ugh.
wait, it's used in repairs. Why does
Ooh.
it say suspiciously handy?
Yeah, I don't know. You ever need a strawberry for something?
I don't really like strawberries.
Me neither, honestly. I mean, I
Granted,
don't like most fruits.
I like cherries, alright? I like
don't know how I
apples,
feel about
but like,
cherries.
I don't, it's like, have you ever like been to an apple and it's like, it feels like super dusty in your mouth? Does that make sense? It's like, I
You
hate,
probably ate a shit apple then.
I like fruit, but I also hate the inconsistency of fruit.
I prefer vegetables. Like, I've been fucking up some broccolis and cucumbers for the past, like, couple weeks.
I'm partial to mushrooms.
I
And
don't
bell
like
peppers.
mushrooms.
Isn't
Bell
this the
peppers are
cutest
fine.
cafe? It's not even stocked, it's even stocked with fresh supplies. I think I'll work on opening up the cafe so we can feed our friends when we find them. So you're here, do you mind helping me with something? Okay. These patio tables are missing some umbrellas. I found one across the street, and I have the feeling they're scattered around the resort. Ideally, I'd like each table to have an umbrella. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah, I'll poke around. I guess you just find umbrellas lying around on an island.
I can't wait for TF2 Classic to finally be out on Steam.
Oh yeah, they finally did put it on Steam.
Yeah, because
Isn't that
now
the
you can
one
officially do
where
that.
they like... Oh. Isn't that the one Valve made them shut down?
No, that was, Source 2.
Okay, because I know there was like 2 of them. And like... I think one of them got canned by
So
Valve.
Fortress gonna get to... No.
Snail.
Fortress. I don't know how you look up mods for a specific game on Steam.
Workshop?
No, because they're gonna be on the Steam store, not the workshop. The workshop only has user-submitted items.
I'm sure Pingu is gonna want these comics. I have a question. I know I said this last time I played this game, but like, what if your friend just like walks up to you and asks, "Will you change outfits?"
Wait, you wouldn't do that to a friend?
I mean, it depends on the outfit they want me to wear. My friend just like walks up and says, "Hey, will you change outfits?" And they pull out a fucking maid dress. It's like, why do you want me to wear this? Also, Hello Kitty, you couldn't have just done that yourself? There's like 3 umbrellas on the ground right next to their table. It's like, you couldn't have done that yourself. Wow, you found all the umbrellas. Yeah, they weren't hard to find. Maybe if you actually looked around, you would have found them. Cafe's going to look really great thanks to you. Yeah, I'm doing all the work around here. Yeah, sure. I'll be your first customer. Here's a pie. I also don't like pie that much.
I only like sugar pies or whatever they're called.
It's like, I don't know if all pies are supposed to be like this, but it's like, I guess I just don't like how crumbly they are, you know? It's like, to me, it's like, this looks like this should be like a little bit, like, not too soft, but then like the minute it's in my mouth, it's like falling apart, and it's like, oh god, I hate this.
If I look up sugar pie, will I get what I mean? Kind of. Yeah, Canadian brown sugar pie.
What kind of sweets do I like? I like cookies. Oh, hey there, I don't suspect, you've seen Batsmaru. Yeah, he's by the dock. I think this water balloon is his. I don't know who else would have a water balloon. Sure. Oh. Like, he can't just get another one. I gotta stop being mean to these people. They're my friends.
I don't know how you would call this thing in English. Is there an English word for it?
What? What are we talking about?
Nope. It's a sweet. It's a sweet thing. It's basically just like.
Oh, hi, Delta. And hi, Spin. Sorry, I have been looking at chat.
Yeah, it's a special French-Canadian fudge seen mostly at Christmas time.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, because it doesn't have an English name.
I tried, what is it, macarons? Did I say that right? Macaroons? I don't know.
In English, it is macarons.
Macarons.
But in French, it's macaron. That my accent really got in there. My French-Canadian accent really got into that. Jesus. I do have like a pretty thick Quebec accent. It doesn't appear when I speak English that much because I've been mostly taught English by Americans, Brits, and Australians, and Irish people.
Oh, macaroons and macarons are different.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that probably belongs to Melody.
Let me send you the picture of what I'm talking about that doesn't have an English name.
Yeah, sure, send it to me.
Yeah, there it is.
Kind of looks like fudge, honestly.
Kind of. It's like hardened sugar and cream, basically. It's frozen sugar and cream.
It looks pretty good.
It tastes so sweet, but like not in a way that I hate it.
Yeah, I'm partial to fudge also. Fudge is pretty good.
Yeah. Here's the
Hey yo, who's screaming? Oh, is that you? Along with your grand adventures, there are little things our friends need too. Check your phone's quest log for daily quests. You'll find lots of little ways to help folks around the island. Even small gifts can create a big smile. The important part is to keep your friends at heart. Give 4 gifts to friends.
Do you know what's really funny looking at the recipe?
What?
2.5 out of the 3 hours are spent just cooling.
Oof. I tried to make sushi once, but it's like, the rice for it has to be prepared like days in advance, apparently.
Huh.
At least the recipe that I had said so.
I'm gonna try making fried rice at one point, but I don't know how the fuck to do that. I only know how to.
Well, it's just simple. You take some rice and you fry it.
Yeah, but then it just ends up sticking to the pan and burning.
Fair point.
I tried to make I tried to fry some vegetables and like some taters. Something like tater, no, whatever. Some like really small cubic potatoes, and it just ended up sticking to the pan because I didn't put enough fucking margarine.
You said taters.
Yeah, I said taters.
What are you, a southern hillbilly or something?
I mean, if you were from here, you'd think I am. Because I got that like farm person accent. Probably because my dad was raised on a farm.
I grew up around farms, but like, wasn't raised on one.
Yeah, there's also a fuck ton of farms around here. Like, every time we'd go towards my grandma's house, we'd always get a whiff of fucking cow poop.
Ah, lovely.
Doesn't happen that much anymore.
Here, Tuxedo Sam, you get a coconut. Or you just find such a delightful gift. By the beach. We kind of live in an island, you know. Tuxedo Sam gifts you the fabric crafting plans. Hey, yo.
I really want to be drawing more.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw more also.
I hope these meds will do something. I'm gonna start them tomorrow morning. I haven't had these in like 5 years.
Well, what is it for?
It's Vyvanse. I think it's for ADD.
Okay, what do I gift my friends?
Treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and adults who are at least 6 years old. Yeah, it's for ADD, ADHD, and stuff.
Oh. I probably need to get on some of those.
I mean, you probably would get something other than Vyvanse, maybe.
I need to talk to my, therapist about it.
There's like, also I think there's Adderall, which Jaden Animation takes. Or she takes the full day one of the, instant effect one. And then Markiplier takes, like, a Stars, I think is what it's called. I don't remember.
Alright, I opened that already.
Is it a Stars? It is a Stars. That's not how I thought it would be spelled. Jesus Christ, they put a bunch of fucking letters in there.
Oh yeah, you don't put a bunch of fucking letters together and call it a day? Yeah, God, I have not really been streaming as much as I should be lately.
I'm kind of, like, lowering how much I stream. Mostly because I want to work on other things, and I don't get that much out of streaming anymore.
One game ticket to grab all the ghost apples. Can he do it in 1 minute? Is that a challenge? Oh, it's a maze! Yeah, I got this, no problem.
Thing is, I do remember, like, 5 Ants, like, the side effects of it when I had it before.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one that annoyed me the most was just the headaches and the, like, having difficulty sleeping.
Yeah, I mostly just take allergy meds.
Same. Which I would need to refill, because I'm running out of those, and we still have 3 cats, because I live with my sister.
Kibbies.
Yeah, the fucking one of them is especially a beast of burden. Every time I go to lay on my bed, she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna lay on top of you now."
Typical cat.
She's the only one in my life that's ever done this, and we've had like a total of 6 cats over my life. Was it 6? No, maybe 8.
Wait. How many months? What are you loading that gun for, huh? Hey!
What?
Oh, I turned the light on.
I feel like every fucking, like, medicine is like, hey, if you have high blood pressure or, you know, a cardiac disease, this might kill you. Like, every medicine.
It's those medicine commercials. It's like telling all the horrible ways it can kill you, and like the people in the commercial, they like riding a fucking roller coaster or some shit, having the time of their life.
Side effects may also include sausage fingers.
Sausage fingers?
That's a joke from Game Grumps that I remember for some reason. Just like Dan listing like side effects might include heart failure. Need to eat. Sausage fingers.
Side effects might include spontaneous combustion.
But yeah, I didn't get my blood pressure check, and I apparently am pretty good. But Vyvanse seems to have a thing where it might also, like, make my blood pressure higher.
I heard somewhere that, like, if I were to, like, actually start on estrogen, I would have to get blood work done.
Yeah.
Which kind of scares me a little.
I did go to a blood test Wednesday, and it's like, I was like, here's the paper that the doctor gave me, and then I gave it to the person.
Yeah, I have.
And then they were like, yeah, wait until we call you to go, and then we'll tell you which room you're in. And I was like, alright, go to that room. They, I don't know, put like a gel on the area while checking for my veins, and then they just like pop the needle in, fill 3 vials, pop the needle out, put a cotton bandage, and I'm like, you're good to go, and I just left. It was like maybe 10 minutes total, and I paid nothing for it because I'm Canadian.
What, Canadian healthcare is not the same as American healthcare?
No, we're one of the developed countries that actually made it work. You know, one of the 32 out of 33.
Oh, so it looks like I need the mermaid tail to get in... get into the water there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can find Retsko. Requires an ocean-themed key.
So one of the side effects of Vyvanse is like weight loss because it like reduces your appetite. I definitely had that when I first had it, but I didn't think about it. Like I didn't realize that things had side effects then. I only found out the side effects of Vyvanse last year, 4 years after I stopped taking it.
So like, did you just experience side effects and not realize it, or?
Yeah. I'm like, why does that happen? I mean, some of them, like, probably the Vyvanse, like, they're having trouble sleeping and the headache one, I, like, knew that was Vyvanse because, I don't know, it just felt like it was gonna be that. But then, like, everything else, it just happened that I had other things happening around that time that I'm like, this could be the reason. So I never thought it was Vyvanse.
Okay, everything is orange now.
Ooh. Orange.
It's like in Breaking Bad whenever they're in like Mexico or something, the screen just has like a yellow filter on it.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's not specifically just being in Mexico, it's a Mexico flashback.
Exactly.
Like, really funny did you see the Pokemon ZA trailer?
I did not. I honestly don't really keep up with Pokemon that much.
Huh. You definitely saw the Shrek 5 trailer because we did, but teaser, but because we did talk about it.
Yeah, like, I don't think the new style is horrendous. I just think it's going to take some getting used to, is all.
I don't find it bad.
But like, when I see people saying that, like, oh, we need to bully them like we did with the Sonic movie, it's like, okay, it's nowhere near that ugly.
Sonic was like a rat that just came off the streets. That was not Sonic the Hedgehog. That was Paul, your uncle.
Paul, your uncle. Damn, you're telling me Paul McCartney's my uncle?
God, that first Sonic design was god-awful.
Do you think it's possible that that whole thing was a publicity stunt?
I don't believe that because there's clearly, like, things in the first movie that show that they did not think of this model being for Sonic.
I've heard people say that, but I'm like, I would believe that if the merchandise that released alongside it didn't use the ugly Sonic design.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, I mean, if you look at the movie, Sonic has a weird saturation thing going on where sometimes he doesn't really match up with the rest of the world around him. Even his height is also, like, different than, like, Sonic 2.
Yeah, it's like, God, I love all three of those movies. It's just kind of weird, after you've seen Sonic 3, that the first movie happened in the same cinematic universe.
Yeah.
So how do I get back? I need to find a mailbox. Because it's like, would you have ever guessed from the first Sonic movie that they would go the route of Maria's backstory?
God, could you imagine if they kept the fucking design?
If they did, I do not think it would have made it as far as it did.
We might have gotten Sonic 2, we would not have gotten Sonic 3.
Oh yeah, for sure. Why am I hearing boss music? Why are they playing, like, Wild West Showdown music?
Also, I don't know if this was Vyvanse or just my body being weird when I was a teenager, but when I was, like, taking Vyvanse, sometimes it felt like my pinky finger didn't belong on my hand.
Like, you couldn't feel it?
No, I could feel it, and that's what was weird.
Imagine
I
a
don't know
parallel...
why that's how my...
Imagine a parallel universe where Ugly Sonic's cinematic universe was successful. Maybe somewhere out there it exists.
God, I can't imagine Tails looking like an actual fucking fox. With human lips for some reason.
I mean, I'm glad we don't live in that universe, I'll say that much.
Why the fuck did they give that Sonic design human lips and teeth?
No clue.
And human eyes, too. Like, you don't put that on a realistic animal. That's awful.
It's like... It's kind of, like, weird how they, like, redesigned it. Like, to respect the fans. Also, I'm not making that.
Yeah, no.
But it's like, the movies clearly, like, show huge respect for the franchise. It's like... Those are just, like, very...
Yeah.
And, like, the very first look we had in this movie just, like, came off as, like, something very corporate.
I hope that's what, like, Shrek 5 will also be like. Because the teaser for it feels like, Sonic saying "Gotta go fast" at Gangsta's Paradise. It feels just corporate.
Yeah, them referencing the memes is, like... That's kind of, like, already not a good sign to me. But, I mean, I guess we'll see when it comes out.
Like, the Shrek memes aren't as big as they used to be 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's, like, 2014 shit. It's like...
Yeah. God, I miss that era of YouTube where everyone was just fucking around. And now YouTube just feels so corporate.
Yeah, it's like... It's like we had our version of brain rot back then, but, like, the difference is our brain rot wasn't meant... Like, wasn't being made to sell us shit.
Yeah, it's like...
Because, like, the Skibidi Toilet, it's like... Yeah, it's like Gmod brain rot, but, like... Now they're, like, fucking merchandising off of that. Also, I think I am lost.
Maybe. Yeah, like, every...
How did I get all the way out here?
Every popular thing on YouTube now is, like, trying to advertise something. And back then, it's like... the most you would get is, like, a comment from that person who made it. Like, wow, that's cool. And that would be it.
Is there, like, a... button I can... Like...
That's a good question.
This is... Because apparently I zoned out so much and ended up on the other side of the island.
God. They could do something really cool with Shrek 5, but they probably won't, where it's like Shrek, like, worrying about getting older. Because, like...
I mean, considering those movies have always
like,
kind
aside
of...
from the first movie, like... I mean, the second one is about, like, marriage troubles.
Yeah, like, they've always been, like, more adult, like, not just in their humor, but, like... You know, like, with their themes and stuff.
Like, the first one is the only one I'm like, maybe not. But the second one is, like, marriage troubles. The third one is, I mean, it's not a good movie, but it is, like...
We don't talk about Shrek 3.
About how it'll feel to have kids, and then, like, Shrek 4 is, like, missing the good old days.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah. Shrek 4 was a good movie. I hate it sucks that it doesn't have, like, as much as it
I'm glad that people are starting to appreciate it.
Yeah. Because, like, it did not have a good look after, like, being in the movie after Shrek 3. Which
also, a lot of the time, it's like, whenever a movie is, like, on its 4th, film, it's like that's kind of like the point where people are starting to groan a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not the case with Sonic 4. I do have hopes for that one.
I feel like people were really optimistic about Sonic, so that won't happen.
Alright, I'm finally found my way back to civilization. It's been 7 years!
I hope we get to see the other Shrek babies.
Yeah, maybe they're just off screen or like... I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, take your strawberry shortcake.
Oh god, I just realized something.
What's that?
What do you think the Dronkies look like now?
I wonder if we'll even see them. That's
It's a very good question. Also, the only character that looked off in that looked way too off in that teaser for me was Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I don't know, he
I wonder
feels
what the
very rounded and plasticky.
Wonder what the other fairy tale characters will look like.
Yeah.
Honestly, not looking forward to Shrek 5. Got burned out from the series after 3. I was, like we said earlier, 4 is actually a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. I haven't been reading this. Then I found a whole box full of blank books in the back. I found a whole warehouse full of them. They're worthless. You deliver the blank book to Hello Kitty for me. It's so kind of you.
Oh my god, it's the Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah.
God, that's like the only episode of South Park I've ever seen.
Have you ever seen Shrek to Oz?
We watched it on cable one year, back when cable still existed.
I think we used to own the fucking DVD for it.
It was like late at night, and like, I don't know, it was like one of those things where it's just like, it's so late, and we're tired as fuck, but like, we'll just laugh at anything at that point, so like,
Yeah.
I remember it being hilarious at the time, and I don't know, like, was that just like the short itself, or were we just fucking tired?
God, I remember the 4D Shrek experience. That was my one and only 4D experience in my life.
Yeah, I got a pair of the glasses they used at the theme park. Is that Universal
Huh.
Studios?
Yeah.
Wait, did you watch like the DVD of it, or like did you actually like go and do the
Both.
ride? That okay?
Because I know I was there because I fucking hated the spiders bit, and that might be one of the reasons why I have arachnophobia. But then also like, I do remember also watching it on my own at some point, maybe when I was older. I think it was just on Netflix at one point. I was just like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
like
watch it.
they like released it as a standalone film, and then after a while they re-released it again as like a Halloween special.
Yeah, I saw it as the Halloween special, which is it's not as good without the 4D experience.
Yeah, it's like.
It's
Do you ever, like, watch something, like a movie or something that was, like, clearly made for 3D in 2D?
God, I saw clips of like Jason 3, well, Friday 3, where they would like.
Did you just
Have
call
to
it
have-
Jason 3?
I did. But they were just like, because I remember the 3D at that time was like complete dog shit. They had to put things really close to the camera and really still.
And it's the same thing for, like, Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. That's That's an
a
actual
mouthful.
title.
It's such a mouthful.
It's just called Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, but like it's still like it's like it was like they had like 2 different titles and like they couldn't decide which one, so it's like fuck it, both of them. I was exploring a bit around here when I landed and found this awesome building. I think it might be a nature preserve. Let's go check it out.
So many goddamn movies where you can like, yeah, this was filmed as a 3D movie.
Spy Kids 3.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood showing up for like 10 seconds and dies immediately.
That was Elijah Wood?
That was Elijah Wood. You didn't know that?
No.
And I like if you look it up on YouTube, the video is called Elijah Wood Says Cake and fucking dies.
I remember, I think the first time I ever actually saw some of Spy Kids 3D was the Microwave Society video where they reacted to it and blew up their channel. Where one of the edits they made is like,
Find the swamp habitat critter list.
one of the kids just like grabs like electricity and then explodes into blood.
Wait, what does this happen in that movie?
I don't, it's like the kid grabs like some electricity and gets like a suit or whatever. But like they edited it, so instead he just exploded. It's like a pile of blood.
God, that movie was my introduction to Sylvester Stallone. And like, for the logs, it's like, you know, most people like think of him as like, oh yeah, this is the guy from Rocky, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, Spy Kids 3. He was the villain in that movie, and there's like, he has like these henchmen that are just like clones of himself in different costumes. It's like, why? Do you know there's a boy band parody group that made up just slasher villains of Friday the 13th, Nightmare, and Scream? I feel like I've heard of this before.
One of the things about the Shrek 5 designs that doesn't bother me is that it's been 10 fucking years. They're gonna be different no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Shrek 4 was like...
I'm kind of like surprised they didn't go for something more stylized though, like with, because like we're getting like a lot of stylized animated movies
God.
as of late.
It's been 15 years.
Jesus Christ.
Shrek 4 was 2010. God, I remember when Shrek 5 was being teased in like 2018. Back when
God, did you
people
see
thought it
like
would
the
be a Pixar
Smurfs
movie.
trailer?
I actually haven't. I forgot to.
It's so bad.
They changed the influencers Smurf right after it uploaded too.
Did they?
Yeah, they changed it to one of the other Smurfs. Like, I don't remember which one.
Did we
But they
just like bully
changed
them to get
immediately.
rid of influencer Smurf?
We canceled the influencer Smurf.
I saw a comment on the trailer that like
Ooh.
perfectly summed it up. They said this feels like a movie that was made just so they could keep the rights to this franchise.
Ooh, 22,000 likes versus 53,000 dislikes. Comments are turned off because it's...
Oh
more
yeah,
sensitive.
I forgot. In international versions of YouTube, you can still see the dislikes.
Oh, it's... Wait, do I still have that? Oh yeah, no, I just have a return YouTube dislikes.
Oh,
I don't think it's entirely accurate, but it should try to...
if it ain't the little bundle of energy himself. Hey,
Oh, that's nice.
Karupi, and you're back. What's up, Batsmaru? How you doing? You know, just enjoying that tropical breeze and a new comic. What are you guys up to? It's kind of a long story, but we're restoring the old nature preserve, and we need a safe way to catch the island critters. What? What's so funny?
God, I hate that this trailer is so well stylized, But then they dance, and it makes me think of the Smurf Just Dance.
I know, right? It looks like a fucking cutscene! Do you happen to have any ideas? Well, that sounds awesome. Actually, I have a plan for a net I bet you could use. Take the tool plans to Chocolate Cat. It helps me build all them all the time. So we have to have the net, and that's in the swamp later. I'm having one of those nights where I'm just struggling to read dialogue.
Yeah. I usually don't read out loud anytime because I forgot exactly why. But I know as a kid I hated reading out loud. Like I actually wouldn't do that even when my parents told me to when I was doing homework. I would just read in my head because that's the most efficient way for me to read, and I never read out loud that much.
Yep. They made us do that shit in Sunday school, and it was horrible, especially to someone with possibly has dyslexia.
I don't have dyslexia. I mean, sometimes my words do get like jumbled up every now and then, but that's just because my brain goes faster than my mouth. But I just don't like reading out loud. Like, I've never liked it.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
just end up not reading out loud to anyone.
Yeah, because I remember in, like, Sunday school, I would, like, I'm trying to think, like, how can I, like, I would read like this. Like, just because I read things slow, and I feel like that got on a lot of people's nerves. Okay, where am I gonna find some sticks at? Actually, I heard, with, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, somebody said that, Tangle was playable. Or, like, she was going to be. I don't know the credibility of that.
That's interesting. I do love this shot in the trailer where it's Sage driving a Giganto car.
Oh, wait, Sage was in it?
Yeah. She's just driving a car that's shaped like Giganto's head, and it's really funny. Giganto car, bottom text.
And, yeah, they had, like, Zavok and, like, one of the other, like, Zeddies in it. I do not know why Sega keeps wanting us to remember that.
Hey, remember Zavok? He was really cool, right? He was like that guy from Mario or something. You like him, right?
I do remember hearing someone say that, like, Zavok just, like, felt like an attempt to replicate Bowser.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Sega just, like, wanted their own version of Bowser, I guess, when they have fucking Eggman.
But he's not really Bowser.
I don't know why they keep bringing him back.
Yeah. Such a strange choice of character.
But they put Cream in this one, finally.
Yeah. The thing is, it's so weird to have a Sonic racing game where he's not on his feet and instead of just Sonic Mario Kart. Like, I would love for him to just run around. At least they're putting the skates, the boards from Riders.
Oh yeah, they are. It's like, personally, I would rather, like, a mainline Sonic game, but I'll say this, like, of all the Sonic racing games, I feel like this one does feel like the most interesting so far.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't think anything will ever beat Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. as the racing game for people to have fun with.
At least not in terms of content, because, like...
Content, definitely, because holy fuck does it have 96 tracks if you have all the DLC, if you have the DLCs. I would love to just have nights where I just stream Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with people, but it's so hard to find people that would be up to it. And like last time I tried to get people, all of them didn't show up. And I asked 3 people.
Yeah, if my schedule was a bit more, like, predictable, I would... Like, I'd be down. But, like...
I mean, for me, I have a predictable schedule. Like, I don't have much going on in my life except for all my work.
But, like, yeah, like, if you ever do another one, let me know, and I'll see if I can make it. I want to stream, Mario Party Jamboree, but, like...
Same!
Not everyone has that one.
I have it, and but also not that many people have it.
I mean, we could play it sometime.
The thing is, the main problem with wanting to do so many of these things is that we don't have successful streamer friends that would be up to it. We have people that might have a spot to do it.
What are your, thoughts on Jamboree so far?
I haven't touched it. I bought it, downloaded it, and I didn't play it. I did see some clips of it a while ago.
I played, like, 3 games of it, and I think so far it's pretty good.
The thing is, the main reason I haven't played it is because... I mean, 2 weeks ago, I just had this huge Mario Kart, like, kick, where I just, like, kept playing Mario Kart games. I unlocked almost everything in Mario Kart DS, started playing Mario Kart 7, and almost done unlocking all the gold parts in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I like how I just, like, fucking nabbed that frog. Yeah, what's up with you? Well, I'm trying to talk to my friend, asshole. Yeah, I caught a frog. Some of these bugs really gave me a run for my money. That was a frog? Frogs are not bugs? Are they? No. They're amphibians, not bugs.
Oh. Can you... I wonder if you can do this with Mario Party, where you can have 2 people on the same system, and also online players. Pretty sure you can do that, right?
I feel like you should be able to.
If my future roommate situation works, then I'll have someone to play stuff with.
Yeah, that reminds
Right
me.
now-
I need to start looking into apartments and shit.
Yeah, I've been looking at some apartments and like, I've asked a friend if they wanted to be a roommate. Eventually, like we're both queer artists.
Hell yeah.
But also, it's like, they don't currently have a job. So can't really get an apartment when you don't make that much money.
You have shown true friendship to the island by reopening the nature preserve. The little star fragment is drawn to you and all and will help you from here on out.
Like...
Wait, do you know them? Why do they live here? For all your help, there's just one problem. The rest of the island's critters need our help too. We should try to restore the rest of the nature preserve as well. Feeling the other critter lists are nearby, maybe even somewhere in the nature preserve itself. Sounds like a quest.
There's something though, like, I'm increasing my hours at my work so I could get a better pay. And like, the hours I've chosen now will allow me to pay for the rent that my dad wants me to pay. because it's just me and my sister over here now. He doesn't even. He lives with his girlfriend at his girlfriend's house now.
So is it just you and your sister?
Yeah, neither of us can actually pay rent either. But her, it's mostly because she has like 4 animals that she needs to take care of, and like one of them still needs some to be like sterilized.
Oh, I guess I was on the right track.
Bunch of stuff. And it's like, well, for me, it's just because I don't make a lot of money. It's like $300 a week.
Oof.
By the way, the Quebec minimum wage is $15.75 an hour.
I mean,
It's going
how
to
much is hours?
$16.10, $15.75 an hour.
For
It's going
America?
to for here in Quebec.
Oh.
It's going to $16.10 per hour in May. Every year it increases.
Gotcha. See, it was like,
I think
we ain't got that privilege.
I think when I first started working, it was $14.25 or $14.50 back in like 2021. Yeah, I mean, your national minimum wage is still like 8 hours an hour.
Yep.
$8 an hour. It's awful. And considering the American dollar is worth more than the American dollar, at least right now, is... No, pretty interesting. I still make, like, about maybe 2 or 3 American dollars more an hour than the average American.
Oof.
And I still, like, more than half of my paycheck goes to groceries every week.
Yeah, like, I need a job right now, but it's like my class schedule is just... I've already got enough going on with that.
It's really hard if you already have, like, school. And, like, for me, I haven't been in school in 4.5 years now. Yeah.
And it's also my senior year, so it's like hella busy.
Yeah.
Which I kind of went off on one of my advisors today. And I am not sorry about it. It's a long story. It would take too long to explain.
Yeah.
But, like, let me just say, art professors, not all of them, some of them are hella pretentious.
From what I remember, also, like, American college professors, a lot of them are just, like, professionals that were like, hey, want to teach? And I'm like, fuck it. Like, if I remember, a lot of them aren't actually, like, went to teaching. They just happened to be a professional in that field.
I'm
have a
not
degree in
sure
that
about
field,
the ones
that's
I
it.
have, but...
Yeah, I mean, you can have a degree in something and be completely fucking dog shit at it.
It's like, the thing is, like, y'all haven't seen my conceptual work that I do for classes and shit, but, like, yeah, like, my work has very queer themes, right?
Yeah.
And it's, I don't like using this term in a derogatory sense, but it's like, do you know how hard that shit is to explain to someone who is a straight white male?
Yeah.
And like, you know, they'll stand there and they'll act like they know, like, exactly what your work's about, but they clearly fucking don't. And yeah, I am like, sorry, my blood is like boiling over this shit today. And like, this guy just like really pissed me off, and I like sent him an email. I'm like, he's like wanting me to focus on a certain area like a certain medium of work that I don't feel passionate about. And because of this, he's like convinced himself that because he suggested it, I'm pursuing that field. And like I had to tell this guy today, like, buddy, listen, I never said I was pursuing this. You projected that on me. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah, it does remind me of, one time one of my classmates, well, not classmate, they were a grade above me, but one of my friends from high school was just, like, came back to where we usually stand after classes and was just crying because one of the art teachers just, like, said her work sucked because it was too cartoony, not realistic enough.
I had one of those too. And, like, I mean, this guy was like, I wasn't even like doing anything cartoony. I was like trying to do like a self-portrait, and just because like the way I dress in person, it's very like, it's not traditional or casual. And like he looks at my work, like what I'm drawing, and he's like, "This looks like character design. That's not really the kind of art we do in this class." And I'm like, one thing, this is a self-portrait, not character design. Two, the fuck you mean character design isn't considered real art? It's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
So there's just like a lot of art professors that it's like they'll tell you that like anime isn't considered real art because they personally don't see it as that. And it's like, I'm personally like not all that fond of anime art styles, but like I'm not gonna sit there and tell you that like it doesn't count as real art, because I'm like, explain to me how it's not.
Yeah, it's just, hate to say this term, but it's pretty much just what it is, some, like, elitist bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, as soon as I've graduated from here, I'm like, yeah, going back to being self-taught and drawing OCs,
Yeah, I mean,
because like
look
I
at the
came,
current
sorry.
world of artists right now. If you get a degree and work for a company, your work gets canceled within the first season. Or even then, sometimes it doesn't even come out. But if, like, I mean, indies are have their own troubles too. Most of them being not being able to get funding. But like, indie animation has a lot of promise right now, and most of, like, I'd say about maybe 76% of the artists that work don't have a degree there.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Like, I don't have an art degree, and I fucking do some pretty cool shit. Like, I still struggle a lot sometimes, but like,
Thing is, like, the whole reason I came to art school was because I felt like my art style wasn't going anywhere, and I wanted to learn how to, like, you know, expand upon it. But, like, I don't really feel like I'm doing that, because I feel like a lot of my work out here is just trying to fit within the range of what my instructors want to see. And,
yeah,
like,
I mean,
don't
that's
get
what
me...
art school. It's just matching what it's just like homogenizing.
And like
your
there
art
are
into something
professors
reasonable.
out here who like they want to know what my goals are and they want to help me reach those. It's just like, unfortunately, those just aren't the ones that are in charge of the department.
Yeah.
So I need to find one more strawberry crate.
For me, with like school is like, I finished high school and I had really no idea where the fuck I wanted to go after that. So I was just like, I guess fuck it, I'm good at math, I'll be an accountant. And I spent like a week and a half like learning accounting. Like, the teacher's not even telling me what I need to be doing, because it was an entirely like different system than what I've been taught the schooling system was. So I had no idea what to do, and it was really boring. So I just ended up, like, quitting within, like, almost 2 weeks. And I never went back to school after that. And it's like, the thing is, I do remember a lot of the ideas I had going around about, like, what I wanted to do in school, because they had the thing where it's like, you know, you do the test and it's like, here's all the, like, jobs you could have. And, like, the thing is, I think my top 3 things were all contradicting each other. But, like, I mean, some of the stuff that was there was, like, working in refrigeration, welder, like, and there's also, like, graphic artist, I'm like, and, like, geologist, I think, was also one of them.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of other ones, and then counting was definitely one of them.
So I have a house now!
It's like, a lot of those, I think the only reason I didn't want to go towards art was, one, the only college that would teach it was out of town. And it's like, I don't want to live away from everyone and everything that I know.
That's understandable. I was like that at one point, and then I guess I kind of got to where, like, I wanted to, like, get out. Also, because
right now
my
I'd be fine doing
hometown
that.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, right now I think I'd be fine doing that. But back then, like, I didn't know shit about anything. It's like, I mean, accounting was like, oh, it's just that. Because I mean, like, college, you have different classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have the thing you're there for. But, I don't know if you also have that in the US, but, like, the accounting one was like, you only do accounting, and you don't have any other classes. I was like, I mean, sure, I guess I could do that. I could focus on that, and then, but too fucking boring. I even did advanced math class, and I can't tell you a single thing that I learned there, because I haven't used that in 5 years.
That's usually how it goes.
Like, what's the fucking bother learning all this shit if I'm not actually gonna use them until, like, 15 years later when I don't remember anything about it?
I want to see if I can jump on top of that statue. Can I hop on the boat with him? I can, but they won't drive if I'm in the boat. Oops. Where's some of these other quests that I have?
I remember checking for being a geologist, but I don't remember where that went. I just know it didn't happen.
Engaging... Help reach friendship level 7 with Threatsco.
It's like, I mean...
Okay. Sorry,
2020 really got me back to drawing. Like, stuck at home, not doing anything, and the thing is, it happened, like, pretty much in the middle of a depressive episode, and actually helped because I like isolation.
Yeah, I kind of just...
And also, another thing was, I could finally hang out with my friends, which was something I was not able to do until then, because most of them had graduated high school, and, like, at school, I had, like, maybe one friend left.
Oof.
And he mostly hung out with his girlfriend, so I never saw him most of the time. So, like, December, November of 2019 was, like, really shit for me because I had nothing to do in between classes and no one to hang out with. And then, like, stuff happened. My girlfriend at the time broke up with me, and that sent me, like, really depressive episode over the Christmas break. And that lasted until, like, April of 2020. Where I kind of just had a chance to hang out with people for the first time in, like, almost a year. Because, I mean, like, VR chat, fucking around with people in other games, making videos. And, like, I was still doodling a little bit on, like, paper. But I was like, that's never gonna really go that much anywhere. And then, like, one of my friends like introduces me to Art Fight, and that's really where like I got all my like creativity back.
Oh yeah, did you see the potential themes for this year?
I did see, and I forgot all of them.
I forgot to vote.
I think one of them was Stardust or Seafoam.
That was that was
no,
last year.
That was last year. What the fuck was it? There was one that sounded similar.
I know there was one that was like Soul versus Heart.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think there was like a Unicorns versus Dragons.
Fantasy versus technology, maybe also.
Official cookie inspector at your service. I thought you were a comic book
don't remember
salesman.
a single one I tried to vote for. I think the ones I did see, I don't think there's many of them that I really liked. Yeah, this forum is now closed, so I can't even see what they are. Yeah, I mean, like, Art Fight is the best moment, the best time for me, because that's where I draw the most.
Yeah, it's where I can, like, block the fuck in.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, well, yeah, last year I had, like, 52 attacks, I think. Where are you written down here?
Did I get it? Yep.
Alright, Art Fight count. Yeah, 2020, 18 attacks. 2021, 19 attacks. 2022, 24 attacks. 2023, 38 attacks. Okay, yeah, this doesn't count the revenge here. But it's 18... Okay, 2020, 18 attacks, 9 revenges. So 27. I'm just gonna count the total. So 2020, it was 27 total attacks. 2021, it was 25 attacks. 2022 was 31 attacks. 2023 was 50. And 2024 was 54. Good God.
See, how many was my last one? I think I got like 30 something on mine.
I still... It's a little strange to me, like... the specific design of my Sona that you drew. Because I didn't have those ref of that design on Art Fight.
Oh yeah, how did I manage to do that? I don't remember.
Because that's like a really old... That's like our first humanoid design.
Didn't I draw 2 for you this year?
Yeah, you draw...
Because I remember
Ash
drawing
and
Dust also.
Yeah. Honestly, looking at the Dust one in your current art, it really shows that you have improved since.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know if you've looked back at the Dust drawing.
Let me see.
Some people really wanted to draw her this, like, last year, because holy fuck, she had the most drawings out of any of my characters. What was it? Yeah, she had... Jesus Christ. She had 8 total drawings last year. Just for her. And I got a total of... Oh god, that was 51 defenses? Jesus fuck, that's a lot. Not that many people drew my Fakemon. I got 2 there. 3.
Yeah, I guess I've improved some.
4.
I've been doing, like... I've been doing poses in my sketchbook, like, during classes, just because... I don't know, I feel like I need to draw more with more things that have legs.
Yeah, possibly. I got 4 Fakemon drawings last year.
Different visitors have different tastes. Why don't you open the visitors app on your phone?
I think it's funny. This one person, I was like, I'm gonna draw her Koopaling, and I was like, actually, let me make my list a little smaller. And then I end up getting attacked by them out of nowhere. So I'm like, alright, fuck it. I'll draw that Koopaling I wanted to draw before.
The Koopalings and I.
That was funny that happened.
Oi, nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Ringo?
I think I do have a favorite drawing of last year, and that might have been my Eevee disguised Mimikyu. Someone drew that Eevee in, like, well, that Mimikyu in the, like, official Pokemon style, and I was like, whoa. What else would I say was pretty good last year?
Oh, wait, yeah,
visitors. I guess the dust drawing by J5 Daigada.
Let's have 3 pieces of furniture.
Or the Ashery Dresses Rouged About by Masked Phantom 47 was also pretty good. God, they drew 3 of my fucking Sonas. It's funny to think I have a Pokesona, but I don't fucking draw her.
I've thought about making a Pokesona, like, just for, like, if I ever stream Mystery Dungeon.
I have one because, like, January 2023, I was drawing, like, maybe 3 to 5 Pokemon a day for, like, 2 weeks. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I did that. You know, it probably has to do with the fact that I didn't have a job and had all the free time in the world. And had a lot of motivation to do it for some reason. And then, like, I could hardly draw the rest of the year. God, the later, half of 2023 was fucking awful for me with drawing.
I feel like I just go through phases where I get super invested in drawing, and then I go, like, a whole month without doing anything.
Yeah, same.
Which is why I've kind of, like, tried to make it a priority to, like, do at least 1 art stream on here per week. Oh, wait, yeah, I did that already.
Yeah, I got, like, a lot of cool drawings in 2023. Nope, never mind, that's 2022.
There she gets... Froggy cheer!
I did get a suggestive attack last year, and I was like, that's cool. I've never had any before.
His character's name is Dear Daniel. I keep reading it as Damn Daniel.
Damn.
Y'all remember that shit?
I don't know how much people like the current Alicia design, like my Tanuki character. Cause she used to have like blue like bands and like her fur design, but then I just made her hair that blue and made her band designs just brown. I do personally like the newer design more.
Yeah, how do you decorate? Oh, wait. Okay, just put it on the floor, I guess.
Oh yeah, I made a new OC in the style of Dust, but I haven't posted it. I was like, I don't know how I feel about the design I made. I might rework it.
I'm interested in seeing it when you get a moment. Or when you finish it.
Well, I did finish a design for it, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep that. I'm gonna send it to you, though.
I need to finish my Vocaloid Mermaid drawings tomorrow.
I also want to draw goob fish. Like, I've had, like, a
Goop
mermaid
fish?
dust idea in my
Oh,
head
I
for
thought.
maybe, like, half a year, and I still have done nothing with it.
I thought you were like gonna draw me as a goop when you
You
said
could
that.
be a goob.
I'm already a goop, bitch. Yeah,
Do you know, Viva Reverie?
sounds familiar.
JoJo, but really, really fast. Pony Polka also was one of their things.
Yeah. That green don't they have like a green pony OC?
I think they used to. Currently, they're a spider bat.
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, they drew my Pokesona in the JoJo, but really, really fast style. That's what they were doing. They were part of Art Fight, like a few, like, and what team was this?
Where did you get that drip?
The-
The one I'm wearing in game. I got it from Tuxedo Sam's store.
They were part of Art Fight in 2022, and like it didn't do much. Then they weren't there in 2023, but then they came back and Art Fight 2024 just drew people in the really, really fast style.
Really, really fast.
Yeah, and that was one of the last attacks I got last year. Ugh.
I'm always scared, like, drawing for attacks for, like, bigger creators. Not because, like, I expect anything in return. I just don't want to look desperate, you know?
I mean, one of the main reason I drew her spider bat was just because I was like, it's gonna be an interesting challenge. Because I've never drawn a character like that before. I did draw her in 2022, but only a bust shot, not a full body.
Wait, where do
But
my
last year was a
crafting
full
recipes
body,
at?
and the thing is, I fucked up the spider because I put the legs. Like, the thing is, I had. You ever like realize that you fucked up the anatomy when you're already done coloring it?
Yep.
Like, I completely forgot about the thorax of the spider. So I just had to like try to make it work.
Okay, I need more
At least I got
sticks.
The head pretty cool. At least the rest of the body was well done.
Yeah, I like to use Art Fire as an opportunity to, like, try to force myself out of my comfort zone a little.
Yeah.
But also just drawing character designs that I find appealing.
That too. Let me look at my attacks from last year. I mean, a lot of them were also me, like, doing 3D models in Blockbench. Which I think the first one was literally just because my tablet pen ran out of battery, so I was like, fuck it. I don't have a charger, so I'm just gonna model it.
I kept saying I was gonna, like, learn how to do 3D models over winter break, and then I didn't.
I mean, I learned Blockbench because I wanted to put my own Fakemon into Cobblemon because they allow you to do that. And then I just kind of ended up learning Blockbench for my own things.
Yeah, like, aren't you using it for your game right now?
Yeah. Whatever will happen with that, I don't know, because I don't know anything about programming. But fuck it, let's see what happens.
Just befriend someone who knows coding. I feel like this has just devolved into me mindlessly wandering around.
Yeah. I think, oh yeah, I did do some really cool effects for a drawing last year's art fight. Like, I put lightning, water, and fire on a rope. And a yo-yo. That was, like, a really cool challenge because I think I got the water, like, really well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the electricity is not that hard. It's just a big spiky line. It's just the effect on it that is hard to pull off. And the fire is okay.
Water effects are hard.
I didn't find them to be hard. I just found them to be... It takes a while.
Yeah. Maybe hard's not the right word I would use. Intimidating, more like.
Yeah.
Get over here.
So I think last year I was trying to do a little less humanoid characters. Just because I don't have a lot of practice with those types, with other types of characters. You know, you would think as a Pokemon artist that I would have more, you know, work towards the Pokemon, but not really. Every time I try to draw any Pokemon, it just ends up being off-model.
They won't let you pass until you look like you work here. You need to wear the witch hat and the witch dress. I don't have either of those.
Okay, I think I only drew two mermaids last year, and they were Yursona and one of Nessa's characters.
I'm trying to remember which one. Like, which of Nessa's characters?
I think the character's name is Venus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She did, like, they did, like, a whole thing of, like, designing mermaids based around planets. No, I did not agree to this. Oh, wait, I can just cancel
the
it.
way I draw hands is so drastically different than it was then. Jesus. These hands are so chubby.
Oh, we were talking about the vine. This is what we were talking about. Damn Daniel. So I am bad at checking chat tonight. I am sorry.
Okay, let me send you a hand from recent and a hand from that drawing. Like, look at how different I draw them now.
let me check.
The same angle, but like, yeah.
Ooh, damn, yeah. Also, red goob.
Yeah, red goob.
Red goob. Okay, but like, consider pink goob.
Pink goob. It's
What about trans flag goob?
I find it funny that most people assume Dust is a slime girl. Because she's nothing. She has no species.
What species is she? Yes.
Goob. He's a goober. It's like, that's part of her character is just being simple.
I like that.
Also, it's funny that I'm like that. Every time I need to show someone an example of my art or something that I've done, I can't really show the full picture because it's always not safe for work. Because that's where most of my most of my effort and new stuff I've learned goes into. That's probably what I draw the most because it's fun. It's fun to fuck around without having like any limits.
Tried? Like, I've been experimenting with a little bit of NSFW lately. I'm just not sure how I like how it looks. Also, looks like I would probably need to make a separate account for that.
I've thought about... You know what's funny? I've thought about, like, an alias you could use would be What the Fish. Or something
what the
like
fish?
That.
Crab!
I don't think most people liked my Chompy redesign. Again, most of her art was also not safe for work.
Yeah, I got a fishing rod.
What rod?
Fish... Oh, no! Yeah, I think I got all of that. I didn't read it. I didn't read a single word of it.
God, looking at the way I design characters now versus, like, how I used to do it is so drastically different.
Come on. Fight it.
It's like, here's the same character this year versus when I first made her in 2021.
Hold on, I'm catching a fish.
Fish.
Fish! Alright. Huge peppermint tetra.
Peppermint. Oh.
Oh, damn, yeah, that is some improvement.
Yeah, about, like, 3.5 years.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I just don't feel like mine has progressed too much. Maybe it's just because I'm overly critical of myself.
Might be one of the reasons. I mean, also, a way that I learn is just by trying to copy other artists that I like.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I've downloaded some of their artwork just to look at the, like, pixel detail of it. And, like, look at their shape language. Like, I analyze...
I just watched, like, at least 10 bikers in a straight line go past my window. Have some straws. I need to build my friendship with some of these people.
I feel like one thing I still kind of struggle with is limbs. Like, the arms and the legs is still something that I have a hard time figuring it out how it works. Or how to make a proper shape that looks good.
Yeah, take it from someone who draws almost exclusively mermaids.
Like, hands, I'm starting to actually be decent with it. But, like, the full arms and the legs are much more difficult.
Here, take your tofu. See, what other story quests do I have to unlock?
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
I don't remember why it's here, but in my reference folder, I have an AK-47 swallowed by a snake. I don't know why this is in my reference folder. I don't know since when it's been here.
Wait, which one was Millie's place again? This one.
I also have the Minecraft dirt texture in here.
Oh yeah, Minecraft movie trailer 2.
Ooh. I did see that there's been, like, one person who was like, they've seen an early screening of it and the trailers don't do it justice.
Are they saying it's, like, actually good?
It might be decent.
I feel like from the trailers, I'm like, it would at least be a funny movie to watch if you were, like, with a group of friends, just riffing on it.
Yeah. It'd be a fun movie to watch while you're high.
Cause, like, I don't know, like, I actually did think, like, the whole bit at the end of the trailer, like, I like the implication that there's just gonna be, like, a whole subplot with a villager in the real world. Like, it looks uncanny, but it's like, I'm like...
You know what's funny?
That would be kind of funny.
I saw more about it, apparently it's gonna be a fucking romance subplot. It's like, that's actually kind of funny. I forgot who the actress there was, though.
Guys, do you know what the neighbor, like, do you know what the, I can see the neighbor's TV through the window. Do you know what they're fucking watching right now?
What?
They're watching the Bee Movie. Oh yeah, little creatures. We need to get some pictures of them.
Oh god, Megamind 2 was a year ago.
God, that was a monkey's paw wish.
That was awful.
Everyone begged for there to be a Megamind sequel, and then the monkey paw's pinky finger curled up with a bone crackling sound.
Yeah.
So where are the little creatures at? I feel like I've seen them somewhere on this island, but I forgot where they were.
Honestly, if you want to see, like, great improvement in art, like, one of my first not safe for art versus my latest one is so different.
I've just been squished. I don't know how I would do this, but like I like want to like at some point I want to program something like whenever someone like plays that sound, it's like what if a hand just like came off screen and just like grabbed my avatar and just like gave it a little squish? It's like I don't know how I would program that. But like
oh god. I'm looking through this old art and it's like, oh, the shapes are so bad.
you like jazz? I can find the mysterious little creatures.
Man, I wish I still have the drive for drawing as I used to. Because even though this art wasn't the best, I would still be drawing, like, a lot back then.
It's a little guy. It's adorable. Okay, I missed the chest. Green dye. There's gotta be a mailbox close by. I could just walk back.
Wow.
Wow.
It's funny to look back at this old art and, like, see this giant jump in quality as soon as I start using, like, posing dolls.
I put a hat on the creature. The beings sure seem to have a great work ethic. I wonder where they're from. Maybe they're tourists. Got an interesting message from Batsmaru while you were gone. Make it to the comic stand right away. So far, I feel like this game has been more about My Melody than it has Hello Kitty. I'm glad to see you two. I thought these guys were just eager comic book fans. Now they're trying to run the store themselves. No logical explanation. We're being invaded by aliens. I'm gonna start talking to Kuromi a lot more seriously from now on. It's been said this would happen eventually. I don't think they mean any harm. Oh, look how cute. They love cleaning so much. Maybe you're organizing your comics. Oh, fine. Take this opportunity to find Kuropi. He was gonna meet me here, but he never showed. So let's find him and save him.
Man, last year, and, like, late 2023 was not a good time for me in art. Like,
Just
look at my
slow
folders,
progress, or
I mean, like 2021 has 122 like files in it, and some of them are just like alts. But like, still kind of a lot. Then I look at 2022, it's 115. I look at 2023, 70, and then I look at 2024, and it's 51.
yikes!
Yeah, last year was not a good time for me in drawing.
I need to act fast. Wake him up! Wake up, bitch! Hey guys, what's going on? You're totally surrounded. Oh no, these are my new friends. They live on the island. I mean, they didn't have you under a spell? No, I took a nap while I was waiting for them. I guess they didn't want to wake me up. I still don't trust them. Well, trust me, these guys are here to help us out. They do all sorts of things around the island. Okay, buddy. Any friends of yours are friends of mine. Can't wait to hear what Kuromi's gonna say about this.
I need to find this post again. Like a way to help, like, with drawing hands. I'm like, this actually does kind of help.
See, for me, hands are just good depending on what angle I draw them from.
Yeah, it was a Tumblr post. I'm gonna send you the link.
I am going to attempt to reach Retsuko again. Oh, hey, speaking of B-movie. Oh, I don't have my net equipped.
Cool.
Never mind,
Oh, yeah,
the B is gone.
One thing that I learned that makes drawing these hands a lot easier for me is to do an inward curve instead of an outward curve.
Mm-hmm.
That does help a lot.
I'm going the right way,
Because
right?
it's for the top of the hand. Like, the bottom of the hand is an outward curve, and the top of the hand is an inward curve. Well, the top of the fingers and the bottom of the fingers. And also, it was something I started to do, like, recently while looking at an artist that I like's work. Where I'm like, you can just, like, draw the hands like little fucking weirdos, and sometimes it'll work.
Little fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
Oh no, invisible walls.
I mean, the main artist that I, like, look at for, like, how I want to draw stuff is Linebreaker. And then who else? I guess
Why
it's
does he turn
mostly
to
just
several?
Linebreaker. Yeah, there's several, but a lot of my stuff goes back to Linebreaker.
It's like an empty billboard. No, no, we don't need capitalism on this island, thank you. Dang it. The Eeper. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that, but fuck you, we're doing it anyway. Hello? Yeah, I'm over here in the bushes. Would you be able to help me out?
There's something I started doing for the eyes recently too, where I'm like, I don't draw like a full outline of the eyes. I just draw like 2 or 3 lines.
My eyes are like inspired from like the way they look in My Little Pony.
That's how mine started at.
Jumped
But
out
now
of cinema rolls plane and floated off course. Landed in the bushes and got stuck. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Retsuko. Yeah, we met on the plane. Alright, what are you
now
saying?
the eyes I draw are in a more like horizontal shape than a vertical one.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. I mean, yours on your like avatar right now look like the way I drew eyes in 2023.
Is that good or bad?
It's a little better than that, but I mean, there's still some work that can be done. Cause now, like, I feel like I almost perfected how to draw eyes. Really depends, but most of the time it's... Yeah, sure, it works.
I've been trying to, like, do the time trials in Anton Blast, which is hell. It's like, I have to do Boiler City with, like, 1 minute and 20 left on the clock. And there's just not really a lot of room for mistakes.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call this one here for tonight. I'll be live again tomorrow night with an art stream.
My latest drawing of dust was kind of an experimentation, because I've never drawn a drawing like that before.
Oh yeah, the Discord link's already in the chat if you wanna go join that. Also, my Ko-Fi for my commissions. And... Okay, well, the person I was going to stream just went offline, so... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna rate Kelsey Paints. She's live for the first time in a while, so... Yeah, so, once again, I'll be live again tomorrow night, around 7 or 8, and... Yeah, I'll see y'all then. Do you want to add anything, Ashley?
Yeah, sure, that.
The Eeper. Alright, well, I'll see you next time.